What up, Fight World? We back, man. Everybody gather around. Brief intermission, but we back. Oh, man. You killed that stream? What is that? What do you mean? Man, the stream was jumping. Ego the God. Y'all crazy. Shout out to West Africa, man. Gang, gang. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is Luis Ortiz. This is Luis Ortiz's team on Twitter. Please retweet. This was illegal. This calls for an immediate rematch or some action to be taken. How was Luis Ortiz doing against Wilder? Like, really? Like, I don't know, man. I think that's overkill. Ego Panther. The worst part about it, I thought Luis Ortiz did good. There's no shame in what happened. Like, it's not like an embarrassing, like, oh, you got your ass beat. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this calls for an immediate See, that's what I'm saying. This is that new, and I don't like that in the sport. You know what I mean? So the new thing is to be in denial, basically. When Kovalev lost to Andre Ward, he bit, oh, son of judges, I promised to knock him out in front of everybody, right? You said all this before the fight, you're gonna knock him out. Why didn't you account for Tony Weeks and son of refs and all this? Like, and then when it happens how it's supposed to happen, then all of a sudden you're like, oh, Tony Weeks cheat me. Like, what? Like, this is the new thing, Kell Brook. he says that Errol Spence is Jeff Lacey. Son of Canelo is son of clenbuterol. Y'all are tripping. But this is what I'm saying. This is nobody's taking a gracious ass whooping anymore. And I know it's pride and all that, but like, come on. Errol Spence, Kell Brook, great fight, meaningful fight. Errol went to the guy's backyard, right? And then after Kell Brook fights Rabchenko, whoever the fuck that is, and then him and his team and Eddie Hearn are like, yeah, after Rabchenko, we know we can take, what? You just beat Rabchenko. You know what I'm saying? And they're, so basically, I couldn't wait. I couldn't make me wait. In the Spence fight, I mean, couldn't make me wait. Like, stop with the couldn't make me wait shit, right? You said he was Jeff Lacey before the fight, factually. That's a fact, right? You said he was Jeff Lacey, fact. You said he never dealt with anyone with Miss Speed and all this, right? You said, oh, I'm feeling great at me weight, basically. Fact. You said you were feeling great at the weight. He said versus Golovkin, oh, I can make 160. I'm eating steak and feeling great in my weight. And then Golovkin beat you. It's not my weight. I'm like, we're not playing these games anymore, man. Shout out to Ronald Finkley, a real one. I know he's left super chats before. $10 super chat, 5 times 2. Step y'all money game up. And I'm talking about to the broke trolls making 6 and 7 accounts. But yeah, it's just I don't like that in boxing. It's just no one, Pacquiao. It's up to my shoulder and Bob Adam. Like, it's up to your shoulder. What the fuck does that even mean right now? I went swimming after the deployed fight. After the deployed fight, I went to the ocean and healed. I'm ready for like, man. I wouldn't give none of these dudes no fucking rematch. If that's how they talking down on me, you know what I mean? I wouldn't give none of it. Like, why can't you just say, Floyd, you did good. After 5 years of me and my fans talking shit, you beat me. It's never that, like, or it's rarely that. I understand pride. I understand. I don't like losing either. I really don't. But come on, man. I felt good before, and then in the Floyd fight they didn't give me Toradol, and I tore my shoulder and I couldn't. No, 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 no. We're not playing these two games. Um, my shoulder, and by the way, fuck them faggots. Like worse than animal. Like what is that? What does that got to do with anything, Pacquiao? This is it's always something, man. Always. I feel great. I feel I'm in me prime and all this shit. Hey, Kell Brook, Errol Spence, he made you take a knee like Colin Kaepernick. How did you feel? So basically, it's not my way. I need to go back to me true weight. And like, what? What? That is not what you were saying, though. That is not. You didn't say none of that. See, I want there to be a fighter from the jump. They're just keeping it true. Like, let's say I'm the fighter, right? And they're like, hey, Eagle, how you gonna do against Errol Spence? Oh, he finna fuck me up. I'm finna take a knee like Colin Kaepernick, and we ain't talking national anthems. I'm finna get my, A beat, ass beat. That's what I want to see. I want to see a fighter just say that, because that's what it's always after the fight. It's always something different. Shout out to Texan OG. Shout out to my OGs from Texas. $10 super chat. Salute to Texas, always holding it down. But that's the fighter I want to see. I want to see a fighter that just kept it real from the gates. Like, man, Errol finna destroy my body. He finna murder. I mean, I'm gonna come, but I'm coming for that paycheck. Because after the fight, people have all these different, like, scenarios and what happened. If I would have fought, me fight and me weight and a couple things in camp, like, no. You know what I mean? David Lemieux, you knew you were fighting Billy Joe Saunders. And I like Lemieux, but I'm real. You knew you knew who you're fighting. You knew you had more power, and how could you not figure that you were gonna try to use some movement? You thought he was gonna be like I said that one guy. I once went 15 rounds with John L. Sullivan himself. I saw Tyson beat Spinks on TV. That's that old school Van Damme. Y'all don't know about that Time Cop, that Van Damme and Time Cop. Come on, put him up. I once went 15 rounds with John L. Sullivan himself. I saw Tyson beat Spinks on TV. The fuck? That's how, like, is that really how you thought Billy Joe was gonna come? I once went 15 rounds with Spike O'Sullivan. I saw Tyson beat Spinks on TV. Hi. Van Damme used to be like hyping himself up. Do it! Like on Bloodsport, he was letting the guy kick him in the ribs. He was like, try, come on. Like, you're doing too much. That's just doing too much. You're gonna allow him. He's like, Frank Dukes, like, put up your Dukes, right? Yeah, try, come on. But yeah, man, I once went 15 rounds with John L. Sullivan. I saw Tyson beat Spinks on TV. Demark, no bottom one. Look, it's the American who makes tricks with bricks. You lose, American asshole. Like, I just want to, man, where's that fighter that's going to just tell you from the gate they about to lose? I ain't drunk. This is entertainment. Some of y'all are stupid. Oh, he's drunk right now. I'm not drunk. I haven't had any alcohol in 6 months. I'm just fucking around with Ego's army. I don't need to be drunk. This is my job, and I have fun at my job. I get paid to do this. While you stocking boxes, I actually have fun at my job. Yeah, man. We gotta stop with all this shit. We gotta stop with all this, like, after the fact shit. And I mean, Floyd, he's the prime when they do it too. if you're fighting Floyd, you have 20 years worth of Floyd fights. 20 years, and you never thought he would try to use some lateral movement against you, and you're bigger than him, bigger puncher. Oh, he ran. So you didn't plan for him running and all. Like, it's stupid. What did Triple G say? He says, and no, hey, Canelo, fuck you. No, he didn't say that. Oh, Ego told me Triple G said, fuck you, Canelo. Like, that's not what he said. He said Canelo testing positive was very bad for the sport. It's terrible. He said it was terrible. It was terrible. Charles Barkley voice. Terrible for the sport, no good, but he still wants to fight him because he has unfinished business with him. That's me paraphrasing. That's what he said. He said it's a big drama show. Man, this clenbuterol. See, this is what I'm talking about. This whole Canelo situation is like, it's so fucked up because there's no way that I know of to really prove his innocence or prove his guilt. You know what I'm saying? Like, you watch forensic files or something and someone gets raped and they have DNA from the rape test kit, then they can compare the DNA to a suspect. But like, okay, we have suspect A, okay, the DNA don't match. You know what I mean? But in this situation, see, but that's just fans making up stuff. Someone said test the hair. How do you know? Not everything, like arsenic will show up in your hair. See, I'll be on my forensic file shit, man. Arsenic will show up in your hair, so they can kind of get a gauge of how long you've been ingesting arsenic based on your hair growth. See, I'll be on my forensics file shit, but not everything shows up in your hair follicles like that. And I definitely don't think clenbuterol does. You know what I mean? Not everything will show in your hair. But yeah, now so we just have to, the fight's gonna still go on. Believe that. Because listen, put it this way. If the fight was getting canceled, I think we would have heard about it by now. Like, oh, shit's over. Darrell Russell, $5 super chat. Do you think Errol Spence could have got a pass like Canelo if he got caught with something in his system? No, I don't. I honestly don't. I mean, they're already talking about. This is the answer to your question. I've already done videos, just regular videos, talking about Errol Spence's fight, and they're talking about Errol Spence's nipples now, without failing a test. So if they're talking about a man's nipples right now, with no bad test, you know what I mean? He didn't piss dirty. Then imagine if it got revealed he did. Oh, god damn it, look at them Texans' nipples. Those aren't regular Texas nipples. I got a couple buddies back in Houston. Like, you looking at a dude's nipples, like, for real? I'm just saying, look at the puffiness. Like, I don't want to look at another man's nipples, to be honest. No, I'm just saying, you know how they have regular Cheetos and Cheetos Puffs? His nipple looks more like a Cheeto Puff. Like, you're comparing his nipples to Cheetos? Like, yeah, not necessarily the flaming hot with lemon. I'm talking about the Cheeto Puffs. Like, he has Cheeto Puff nipples. Viz06, Ego, what's good? What's happening, man? We just talking about everything in boxing. Errol Spence's nipples, because that's what I know gyno when y'all need to go see a gynecologist. Like, stop. It's the cheesy puffs, the Chester Cheeto Puff nipple. Like, you debating another man's nipples right now. Where they do that at? Like, is this real life? So yeah, Errol Spence, if he failed a test, like on accident, he ate the meat. Errol could, man, they would be on him. We know that. If Wilder fell, they'd be on him. Errol Spence can't be like, I ate some of that Texas barbecue, man, down. Like, and then just get a pass, man. Like, no, they wouldn't. They'd be like, you're the man down. Get him out of the sport. Viz06 says, what do you think about Broner Vargas? I got Vargas probably stopping Broner. I told y'all I wasn't even going to do any Broner predictions because he's so unpredictable. So I would give an edge to Vargas because he's more consistent. To be honest, I think Broner has a shot, but he's not as consistent. So I got to go with Vargas. I think it's a good fight though. I think stylistically, because I really don't think Vargas is like a Keith Thurman, Errol Spence type puncher, or even a Kell Brook. But he's no like just chump you could just walk through. Like he can Saddam Ali you and you know what I mean, break you down and then get you out of there. But yeah, I mean it's hard because I don't know. I just can't. I don't even want to do Broner predictions to be honest because I don't know what Broner's gonna do. Like I covered his fight with Mikey Garcia, and that's not what I expected. Even if he lost, I knew there was a chance he could lose, but I didn't expect him to lose like that. And he even hurt Mikey Garcia, and he didn't like really press on the gas or anything. So it's hard to pick Broner fights because we don't really know. Sometimes his like Instagram rants and shit be more promising than the performance. You know what I mean? Like he just said all this shit to Keith Thurman, like, "Oh, you was talking shit. I'm gonna beat your ass next." You know what I mean? That would be a really Keith Thurman would be a tough fight for Broner. I mean, you look at it, Broner, his performances at welterweight haven't been his like most sensational. He had name a DeMarco type of performance, win, lose, or draw, that he had over 144, like a DeMarco type performance. Yo, we got 200 people in the stream. We don't have 100 likes. Shooters, help remind people. Make sure y'all smash the like button, but we got to get the likes up. That's how it keeps me talking longer, keeps more engagement. Vargas shocked me on 2 occasions, almost knocking out tough Tim Bradley and stopping Saddam Ali. I thought he'll get stopped. That's what I'm saying. So Vargas, that's a perfect example. Even with Pacquiao, he clearly lost the fight, but he got knocked down. And he never stopped trying. Like so, he's very consistent, very rugged, very experienced, and he's taller than Broner. See, Broner, one of his biggest kryptonite. He don't let his aside from outside shit like who knows how he's training and who he's beefing with and same fuck Floyd and all that. Aside from that, as a fight, like from a fight breakdown, he don't let his hands go. When he lets his hands go, beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Like, but he doesn't always just let his hands go. So Vargas is gonna give you some work, like in terms of you're gonna want to keep him off you and get some respect in there because he's gonna throw a good volume. Yeah, so Golovkin basically said he wants to fight still with Canelo, despite the failed clenbuterol test. I don't think this fight is a big fight. It's one of HBO's only scheduled fight cards. It's too much money riding on it, so I don't think, I mean, whatever happened in Francisco, look at it like this. Golden Boy had Francisco Vargas versus Orlando Salido at the StubHub, and the same shit happened. Oh, it's in the meat, low levels, tainted meat, and that fight was allowed to continue. So I highly doubt, unless something else comes back, like, oh, in addition to clenbuterol, we found in your system, you know what I mean? Like they found ostarine or something after, then it would get canceled. But if it's just this A and B sample has low levels of clenbuterol, it's just gonna be what it is. And they're gonna let the fight continue. And Golovkin ain't complaining, so I mean whatever. But it's unfortunate as fuck because I don't like to see this in high profile fights. Because just listen, hear me out. If y'all want to hear this point, can we get the likes up and put hell yeah in the comment section? All y'all got to do is put hell yeah, and I'll give you all this additional point. Shout out to the Cali Enigma, $5 super chat, Shmoney Gang. WBC gave Mexican fighters a built-in excuse. That's what Antonio Tarver says. So I'm gonna get to this point, and then we can get back to that conversation. But look at it like this, man. Ward Kovalev reminds me of Canelo Golovkin 1 because there was controversy and people are split on who won. Can you imagine if Andre Ward tested positive for anything like clenbuterol or ostarine or meldonium, and then the fight was somehow allowed to continue? Can you imagine that? And then Andre Ward put on the performance that he did versus Sergey Kovalev. What would happen? I just want to hear a couple of responses. If Ward tested positive for anything, for any reason, claimed it was something he ate, they allowed the fight to continue, he didn't get stripped, and then he beat Kovalev in the fashion that he beat, what would people say? Somebody let me know. Because again, the first fight was something similar, whereas a good fight riddled in controversy. Fight would get canceled. But hold on. Hypothetically, let's say he tested positive and they allowed the fight to continue. What would people? They would kill Ward, tarnish. They would literally put Ward on a cross. They put Son of God on a cross. That sounds about right. Get it? He cheated. That's what they would say. Ward would be called son of steroids. Exactly. Exactly. So that's the same thing. The best case scenario now is the guy who doesn't have the asterisk by his name winning the fight, because then you couldn't say anything, because as long as Golovkin don't test positive, he's the guy that didn't test positive. But no matter what, as far as I see it, and if someone has like some insightful commentary, I would love to hear it. But I don't see how you don't have a faction of people that aren't going to give Canelo props and credit for a win based on the circumstances. They would call him Andre Fraud. Man, you already know how that would play out. But you guys get what I'm saying? Like, you're always going to, now just because it came out, whether he's innocent, whether he's guilty, you will have people who will credit, they'll credit the Clenello, you know what I mean, clenbuterol shit to it. But Antonio Tarver, I talked about this on the yesterday's live stream. Yo, we got over 200 people in here. Smash the like button, people. We growing. We trying to get the live streams. I'm the stream king. We got to make sure the streams are lit. And the way to do that is through YouTube engagement. Smash the like button. We always got to outshine the haters. Don't have the loyal supporters and the people who like the conversation and the ego army. Don't have them ever get outshined by the haters. But as far as Canelo versus Triple G, like I said, if Canelo wins, no matter what, I just see that being an excuse. Like, what if he looks way better in the, like, then they'll even use that as more of an excuse, because, oh, he didn't look that good in the first fight, but it's that meat, it's that clenbuterol, now he's looking great. Even if at the end, it just sucks that it came out, you know what I mean? Because now it's a built-in scapegoat if he wins, period. Built-in scapegoat. And you won't be able to convince people otherwise. Truth be told, nobody can say for sure one way or the other. People got mad at me because I didn't bang for the side that they want, because I'm not like, they treat this shit like some gang shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, what do you, someone said, you're unbelievable, Ego. This is horrific. And they said, you're giving Canelo a pass. How am I giving Canelo a pass? Like I'm the WBC, like I'm the IBF. How am I giving him a pass? But again, the people who hate Canelo, they just want to hear me say, oh, I knew that motherfucker was cheating. You see his nipples? You see them pecs? That's some cheating ass pecs. They want me to say that. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to say what you want me to say. I don't know what he was doing. Yes, he's bulked up. Could it be clean? Yes. Could it be dirty? Yes. You know what I'm saying? He's not like ungodly proportions. You know what I mean? Like Ronnie Coleman in his prime or something. But I don't know. I don't know what, if he's, you know what I'm saying? It's all speculation. Nobody except for people in the inner circle really know what happened. So now, like I said, it's on some Bloods and Crips shit. It's some gangbanging. If you was repping, if you like, yeah, Canelo all the way, like, and then if you're like, man, fuck Canelo from the jump, and you're like, yeah, Triple G, then no matter what, you're gonna side with that faction. You know what I mean? You're gonna be like I said, on some Bloods and Crips shit. Like, no, who has solid proof on really what happened? Everything is really just speculation. You either think he did it or he didn't. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we have, especially, this is not like the O.J. Simpson case where there's multiple things and why'd you go on a high-speed chase with the white Bronco, or we found the murder weapon and we found this glove, and you know what I mean? There's one piece of evidence that we all know. Canelo's denying it. and nobody has any more information to offer. Now let's talk about this built-in excuse. Now Antonio Tarver, shout out to him, fighter, commentator, was in the Rocky movie. Um, he he brought up a point in response to one of my posts about Canelo clenbuterol. And for the record, he's failed drug tests before too. Late in his career, he failed a couple, I think. Right? I don't even remember what individual things he failed for. I don't think it was clenbuterol. He said it was used in horse racing and stuff like that. And he's basically saying this is unfair because now, if they allow this, they can now Mexican fighters can have a that visit home and shit have a built-in excuse if this comes up in their system, which could have been used as a masking agent or to mask what was really going on. It could be tainted meat, but now it's a built-in excuse if you accept it. Shout out to Ali Gray, the fourth $5 super chat, Shmoney Gang. Where's boxing without an angle or bias? F commentators only comment when their favorite is landing. Any hope for boxing judges out here on Angel Dust? Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's hope for boxing. We're getting some good fights. Jesus, I don't deal with begging people, men that beg for the hot seat. No, now you don't get it. Anyway, shout out to you for the super chat and the conversation. Yeah, see, but look at this is what I'm talking about. Pure Boxing pound for pound says Tarver definitely knows about PEDs. Okay, he definitely knows about PEDs, but talk about what he's saying. Like, do you agree with that? This is to the guy with the New York logo, and it says Pure Boxer pound for pound. Tarver definitely knows about PEDs. Okay, Tarver's on something. Cool. Now, do you agree with the statement? See, this is what they always do. They try to distract you from. Tarver is not, and the reason I'm not giving Tarver a pass because that's what some of y'all say. Oh, you're giving him a pass because he's black. I'm not giving Tarver a pass. He's just not even active. Like, when's the last time he even fought? Who was the last person he fought? Latif Coyote. So he's not like really relevant to any kind of pending or upcoming fight conversations. You know what I mean? See, now he's avoiding my question. Never said anything about race, bruh. Okay, answer the question. Now that you got all of that out, you with the New York logo, and you said, yeah, Tarver knows all about PEDs. Do you agree with Tarver or you disagree? You don't have to, oh, I never said anything about race. Okay, I didn't say, I wasn't talking to you directly with that. Like, guys always trying to distract from the conversation at hand. Yo, make sure y'all smash the like button while we wait for people to respond and stuff. Anyway, he's taking too long, so maybe he'll surface again with an actual response. See, oh shit, they got me. And then they go into like fucking cloak mode. But anyway, Antonio Tarver, he does bring up an interesting conversation. He brings up an interesting conversation because now what he's saying is actually kind of true unless someone can disprove it. Now this is the third time, like, look at it. This is the third time I could think of where there's been a Mexican fighter who has failed, and I'm not saying only Mexican fighters fail, so don't try to spin my words. This is the third, I believe, Golden Boy / WBC. I think at least two of the three fights were WBC fights. I do know that, right? This is the third fight where a Mexican fighter has failed with this clenbuterol, and that they have attributed it to tainted meat from Mexico. They just got, you know what I mean, the raw deal, right? Eric Morales in the rematch for Danny Garcia. Francisco Vargas in his fight with Orlando Salido at the StubHub. All these fights were allowed to continue, people. And then Canelo Triple G 2, which is most likely, unless otherwise noted, going to be allowed to continue. And for me, unless something else shows up in the system outside of clenbuterol, then I think the fight will be allowed to continue. That's 3 fights, 3 fighters of Mexican Hispanic origin who are attributing their failed test to meat meat tainted. The meat supply was tainted. You know what I mean? So what Tarver is saying, someone said, "Do you agree with Tarver?" Well, it's kind of hard not to agree with it. The basis of what he's saying. Um, the basis of what he's saying is he's just talking about equality and fairness, and now he's saying failing. Like, there's just so many sides of an argument like this. He's basically saying failing is failing, but now certain fighters from certain regions, and in recent memory, the Mexican main event, the Mexican fighter who was the main event, has a built-in excuse. You know what I mean? They have a built-in excuse where they can say, "Hey, I have this in my system. The explanation is I ate the meat." Pause. You know what I mean? And like I said, that's an interesting argument, definitely, because you notice the fights that have been allowed to continue. I never really hear about like them producing receipts. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they never show us receipts like, oh, here's me proof that I was even in Mexico, right? Oh, here's proof that I went to a restaurant and ordered steak in Mexico, or whatever the fuck. Like, cause to me, I think it's with cattle. I think this is a. I'm not drinking wine. Yo, shooters, be on the lookout. I'm gonna start doing all points bulletins. His name is Roberto Figueroa. Be on the lookout for him. If he keeps, you don't have to block him now, but if he keeps saying dumb stuff like stop drinking wine when I'm drinking water, then y'all know what to do with that all points bulletin. I told you, no matter what type of troll you are, we got something for you. Believe that. Anyway, back to Canelo, Triple G. I never even hear about like Francisco Vargas producing, like I don't, like, is there even an investigation, or is it just like, oh, he's Mexican, so he went to Mexico, we'll take his word. Like, because I never hear about Francisco Vargas producing a receipt that he even had cattle, that he even had beef in Mexico. You know what I mean? We don't see that, so they can narrow it down. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Like honestly, when they agreed to keep these fights going and sanction it, it would be nice if they at least let the public in. You know what I'm saying? To like what's going on. Like we did an investigation. Like we don't really know shit, to be honest. Like, do you guys get what I'm saying? Like, does Canelo have to produce a receipt that he ate and is on his credit card or something? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It could be hard because they'll be like, oh, Chepo paid for it. Or, you know what I'm saying? How do you know who ordered what? So, I don't know. But that's that's kind of the problem here. There's no way to prove it. There's no way to prove it. But I guess a start would be to even prove you were in Mexico, because I actually know, because he was with Bill Clinton in Mexico, so he really was in Mexico. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't even know what they could. Like I said, all you have to do is go to these places that have tainted meat supplies on occasion and just be like, hey, I ate the meat. Don't cancel my shit. And that's kind of what Tarver is saying. Yeah, Canelo, I can vouch for it because I seen him in his thing. He was in way before this. He was in Mexico for sure. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't really know how you can police a situation like that. Like, you don't know what the fuck. He could have been on a vegan diet down there. Maybe he ate the meat. But if he was on the vegan diet, then this shit don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Where he ate no meat. So, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, this is why it's a suspect situation, because either way, I don't really know how you can even prove it, which is the point, and that's how these fights keep continuing. Because they can't prove you without a shadow of a doubt that this doesn't happen at any place in Mexico. And we can prove that you were in Mexico, so it's like, okay, you visit Mexico, we just got to take your word for it. And that's what, I don't know. But yeah, man, this whole clenbuterol situation is, man. Shout out to LA. I ate the meat. Pause. I ate the fucking meat, and I don't care if I couldn't listen to me, people. LA has some of the livest. Oh my gosh, they have some of the best fucking Mexican food spot. Look, I had to put this on the gram. Follow me at BOXINGEGO, man. This Mexican food place, I got the steak picado. It was so good. Listen, I don't care about the fucking, if they put clenbuterol on my shit, man. Yo, real talk, I do not give a fuck if this has clenbuterol in it. Oh my gosh, look at this. I was born ready. I'm about to go in. Oh my god, look at that salsa, B. Yo, real talk, I do not give a fuck if this has clenbuterol in it. This shit was so good. Oh gosh, I'm hungry again just looking at this. I was born ready. I'm about to go in. Yo, real man, that. Hey, so I feel you, Canelo, cause I ate the meat. Pause. I ate the fucking meat. That shit was so good. That was today in LA, man. I was in LA repping. I ate the meat, yo. That's why my streams be turned up. I'm on that butyrol. They call me Young Credentials, but y'all could call me Young Clean too, man. Shit, I mean, you can't prove I ate the meat. So if I feel something, I got proof right there that I ate the meat. Pause. I don't even like saying that, really. I'm off that butyrol, man. You know how these young rappers be like popping pills, Xanax and shit? Out here in the Bay, we be up that butyrol and that heme. You dig? You feel me? We be up, hey man, we from the Bay, man. We be up that butyrol, man. Hey, some ignorant dudes from the Bay really would be. Hey, bro, feel me, nigga? We stay ready, man. We on that butyrol, man. Mac Dre, we be on that. Off that beautiful man. Some of y'all getting scared. Oh my god, oh my word. He really is off the butyrol. Why is he acting like that? Why is he popping his collar? I hate some of y'all square motherfuckers that be on my video. Why is he joking about eating the meat and clenbuterol? Lighten up like Sammy Sosa. Shit, man, we out that butyrol, man. We out the Bay. We stay ready on that butyrol, man. Y'all don't even want to come out to the Bay now because I made the Bay sound like that. But that's kind of how we sound. Yada, man, we at the Bay, man. We sideshow at the Bay. We go dummy off that butyrol, man. We do it. We be hyphy. We be hyphy off that butyrol. Hey, where's we be off the butyrol. Man, we be 18 dummy on that butyrol, man. I'm off that clean. Nah, but yeah, real talk. That's just what makes it this. Like, I'm not trying to be a prude, but this makes me not even like. I might go to the fight, but this damn near makes me not want to go. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I don't know. It makes me damn near not want to watch it. Because it's like, now it's just like, it's like a surprise party you already know about. I already know the reaction. Golovkin wins. Yeah, that's what he get for being on that clean. Right? If Canelo wins, then you know, oh, them tainted meat eating motherfucker, you knew he was gonna win. You know what I mean? If it's a by knockout, they're definitely gonna he wasn't doing all that till he got on that clenbuterol. Like, right? Why are you getting mad at the Tarver dig though? Bro, you're talking about some comment you let. See, this, they try so bad to make the stream about them. You left that comment like 20 minutes ago. I'm not even talking about your comment or Tarver, and you still talking about that. When is Keith Thurman getting the ring officially? I think it's May 19th. I know it's in May, but that's his official date. I haven't heard of who he's fighting, but it's not Jesse Vargas. But yeah, man, it's just a shame. I mean, just because like Canelo's getting bodied on the internet, because it doesn't matter. See, the internet don't care if it's true or not. People are running with it. Look. You wanted all the juice. This is what they sent me this morning. Look, he getting bodied by all these memes. They got Canelo as fucking Bishop with the revolver. You wanted all the juice. Look at how he looked. And look at Golovkin with the Omar Epps. And this shit just say juice. Like, who made this? I posted it. Look, we got 14,000 likes, man. I don't know. I think we should do this another day. This nigga scared. Ain't nobody scared. I just told you I had a DJ Saturday. Fuck that shit. We doing this Saturday, guys. Oh my God. Why do they do this, man? Like, hey, oh my God. Why they got this man with the juice hoodie, though? Fucking clenbuterol. We ain't shit. Man, what's your problem? You motherfucker! People sweat us on the streets, you don't even give a fuck. I think you're exaggerating. That's bullshit, man. We run from the cops, run from old man Quillers in that bullshit store when he come with that bullshit clenbuterol. All we do is fucking run. I feel like I'm on the goddamn track team. I'm serious. Yo, Canelo, you want respect, you gotta earn it. You damn right. You gotta be willing to stand up, throw down, and die for that shit. If you want some clenbuterol. Buterol. Bishop ain't saying nothing now. That's because we wasn't there to back him up. If we was there, it'd be 5 dead niggas on clenbuterol instead of 1. Ain't saying nothing now, right, big man? I never thought I'd see the day you talk like a fucking punk, Q. Yo, chill. Fuck chill. Check yourself, Q. Check yourself, Golovkin. You gotta snatch some collars and let them motherfuckers know you take them out anytime you feel like it. You gotta feel the ground beneath your feet, partner, and go out in the blaze if you guys do. Otherwise, you ain't shit. You might as well be on clenbuterol your damn self. You trying to tell me I ain't shit? I ain't trying to tell you shit. I tell your mama you on clenbuterol. Yo, what we arguing for? We like brothers. No, we used to be like brothers. Oh my God, why they do Canelo like that, man? Why they do him off the buterol, man? Yo, chill. Fuck chill. Check yourself, Golovkin. Check yourself, Nello. You gotta snatch some calls and let them out anytime you feel like it. You gotta feel the ground beneath your feet and go out in the blaze if you guys do. Otherwise, you ain't shit. That man. Hey, Tupac was really a maniac for that scene. He's fucking Rodimus. We ain't shit. Man, what's your problem? How do you just switch the conversation and say it was his problem? Like, you my problem. Like, he was tripping. All that from looking out the window? Hell no. Canelo gonna show up at Golovkin's locker like, what's up? I ain't seen you in a couple days. Man, I know. I just came down here to see if you had any clenbuterol. I'm only playing your fucked up game because there ain't shit else to do. Look at this. Canelo decides to stand up like a man and throw down. Too bad Liam Smith wasn't on clenbuterol. It's over. Everything starts from now. Ain't no one man got more clenbuterol than me. You know that shit. You crazy. When you said that last time, I was kind of tripping, right? But now you're right. I am on clenbuterol. But you know what else? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about Amir Khan. I don't give a fuck about James Kirkland. I don't give a fuck about myself. Look, I ain't shit. I ain't never gonna be shit. And you ain't got less clenbuterol than me. Let me stop, bro. So, y'all donated and shit for my acting skills. Man, wait till my voice come back. I could really kill that scene. That's one of my favorite movies. Shout out to Tupac. Shout out to Juice. Thank you, thank you. See, I got a tip for. Man, fuck chill. Check yourself, Q. You gotta snatch some clenbuterol and let them motherfuckers know. You shoot up and yo, hey. No, I'm just playing. Angel or Angela. I'm sorry. Are you a female? What's up, Angela, baby? $5 super chat. It says, keep up the great work, Ego. Shout out to you. Shout out to the super chat. Come to Death Row. We're going to start printing our own money. Hey, Faith, baby. Angela, I see you. Come to Death Row. Death Row East. Believe in that. See, I got the fatigue like Pacquiao on. Death Row East. Believe in that. I told you I'm Ego Valley, man. I couldn't find a place to rest until I got the Ego Valley tatted on the chest. Tell me, can you feel me? Andres says I'm drunk. Whatever. As long as the super chats are coming through, the engagement comes through. I ain't had a sip of liquor. This is entertainment. It's like I said, some of y'all go to these other channels. This would be better for you because they probably don't entertain. They just do them. I do me. This shit is funny. Ego, AK Young monologue. You know what I'm saying? Ego's drunk. He's on crack or whatever. I'm all that. Yep. If that's what you think I do, fuck it. What the fuck I got? See, I don't gotta explain shit. Y'all act like I'm on clenbuterol. Oh, Ego, I know he must be. Y'all quick to accuse me of being under some influence, but let your fighter have clenbuterol in their system. He wouldn't do that. I know it's because of the meat, but I gotta be on all types of drugs and shit. Hey, Ego's on that clen. Who's the hot seat? Shout out to J-Dog. Hey, is that a catfish? Griselle? She looked fine in that, if that's a real person. Hey, who's the hot seat? Who y'all want for the hot seat? This motherfucker act like an old kung fu movie or some shit. He said, I said, who y'all want for the hot suit? He said, me. My brother can't talk right. He can't walk right. You've dishonored my family. I've been sworn to kill you. Swearing is easy. The fuck? I said, who? I was talking to my shooter. And he was and I said, hey, who we got for the hot seat? Because he recommended someone for the hot seat. I said, who we got? And someone said, me. You know, like when Bruce Lee or something is like trying to do his demonstration. I beat any man in this room in less than 60 seconds. Like, who was to fight? Me. And then they start walking down. Boom, 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 boom. Motherfucker said me. Y'all be begging for the hot seat like groupies. And most likely you won't get the hot seat if you're a beggar. I'm sorry. He want that work. Ego. He don't get no work. I'm like Angel Garcia. You don't get no title shot. I speak the truth. You don't get no title shot. Who did he say that to? Craig Bayfield or somebody? You don't get no title. You don't get no hot seat. I speak the truth. He said something retarded. That's why he don't get it. You don't get the hot seat. It's not worth my time. I need a challenge. Like, I need someone who's like gonna challenge me in this hot seat. You know what I mean? I'm in my zone with this hot seat. But bottom line for Triple G, looks like he's taking it in stride. and he still wants to fight. So it's going to be allowed to go on. But I mean, real talk. The more I think about it, if you think about what Tarver is saying, there's some validity. Like, okay, say me and a girl, we're going down the same road at the same rate of speed. I get the speeding ticket, but she just talks to him and said, "Hey, I was late to work," and they let her go. If I found out about it, I would be kind of hot. Like, yo, I got jammed up. Why I get the speeding ticket? And then she has a convenient excuse or reason, even if it's true or not true. Because, like I said, I don't know if Canelo's shit is true. I don't know if he's clean or dirty. All I know is what everyone knows. He failed the test. You know what I mean? So I would be mad in that situation. So Tarver brings up a point. He said now for Mexican fighters with, you know what I mean, especially like ones that are from Mexico, like originally, there's going to be an excuse if they have the clenbuterol in their system. You know what I mean? They could claim, hey, when I was at home, I got that buterol. You know what I mean? The meat. So what can, and there's no way to prove it. Damn, my shooters just attacked someone named Carlos. What was he saying? Because y'all was going in on him. Like, I mean, this is the thing. Like what Antonio Tarver is saying, how can you prove Canelo wrong? If he says he was in Mexico, which he can prove he was in Mexico, what can you do? I made a suggestion, but I didn't really think about it. I did it live on the spot. I said, oh, show a receipt with what you ate. But what if you ate with a group of people? How can you decipher who ate what? And it was a table of 8. So really, what can you do other than take Canelo's word for it? He can definitely produce, because I seen it. He was at like a soccer game talking to Bill Clinton. I just want the people to know I did not have sexual relations with that woman, nor did I give Canelo clenbuterol. You know what I mean? He got a picture with Bill Clinton in Mexico. So, I mean, it's proof that he was there at least. Now, Monica Lewinsky, she may, in an effort to get back in May, she may have given Canelo the clenbuterol. Like, so now, like I said, how can you prove him wrong? How can you just say, oh, yeah, you've been vindicated? You can't. You just have to accuse him or say, I haven't, like I said, it's not like, I don't know any, I'm not a fucking clenbuterol expert. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'll be on my forensic files stuff, though. And I know for arsenic, they can look at your hair follicles, and the hair on average grows an inch. So they cut a piece of the deceased person's hair, and then they can do like a mathematical equation to see how long ago and when the arsenic was first given to you, in what type of doses. You know what I mean? But I don't know enough about clenbuterol to know like how they would do that, how they would go about finding some. It's okay. Remember, it's just like Alexander Povetkin, same shit. Povetkin got on meldonium, which is something that was a Russian pharmacy produced or whatever, and Maria Sharapova or some tennis player had it in her system too. Povetkin had his system, but since it only got banned in January of that year, they had no way of determining when that Povetkin took it. You know what I mean? All you know is it's in his system. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. So again, you could just take someone's word for it. You know what I mean? Because how can you prove that? Like, it sounds suspect. You can say up and down, oh, Povetkin guilty. Doesn't sound cool. You know what I mean? Like, damn, you still have trace elements of that, and you had it on certain tests, but then they weren't on other tests. You know what I'm saying? That's another good. See, you gotta look like. You notice that this is why this shit is fishy to people. You notice, okay, let's say Canelo tested positive on Valentine's Day, or the test was conducted February 14th. for the clenbuterol shit. Was that his first test ever or what? Do you guys get what I'm saying? Because you gotta start, like, I'm sure there's a way they can at least narrow it down. Like, okay, you had clenbuterol. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know if they can narrow it down. But my thing is this, like, the Povetkin situation that seemed weird. He's claiming he took it in January, but then he passed 2 tests or whatever it was, and then he failed a test, and then he went back to passing. Right? So I want to see, where's Canelo's test. Like, we don't. That's what I'm saying. As a public, we don't get none of that. We don't know when the time frame. Like, did he pass 6 tests, then he failed 1, and then he went back to passing? You know what I'm saying? And then do those time frames of the failed tests align with when he was in Mexico? You know what I'm saying? They don't give us none of that. Listen, I'm gonna keep saying the same thing. Everybody, make sure you call out Oscar the Liar. And I'm not talking about De La Hoya. I'm talking about Oscar951, who is in this chat. He says Canelo is clean. How do you know? How do you know if he's clean? How do you know he's clean? That's your statement. How do you know he's clean? Oscar the Liar, 951. Someone said he's clean. Y'all tripping. Where's Oscar the Liar? Oscar the Grouch. Oscar 951. How do you know he's clean? Like, what more information do you have than the rest of us folk here who all love boxing too, and some of us like myself cover boxing? How do you know? How do you know he's clean? This is, you're in the hot seat, by the way, because I'm not playing games with y'all anymore. Cause this is what I want to know. Canelo, they revealed he failed twice. Wow. So he failed 2 tests. Okay. I wasn't aware of that. Well, actually, I heard that, but I didn't actually research it. Where's Oscar the Liar? 951. That's your name. Hey, shooter, count to 15 and get Oscar the Liar out of here. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is what this whole situation becomes, but it's not going to become that on my live streams. Oh, now he wants. Hold on. Stop the countdown. Okay, he says, I don't know for sure. I'm assuming because of the past incident with Mexican athletes. Now, at least you came correct, which is the same thing as copping a plea. So, shooter, just put him in timeout. No need to block Oscar the Liar. Just put him in timeout so he can come back. But that's my whole point. You don't truly know what happened, as neither do I. But see, this is the difference between me and you. I'm not claiming that I know. I'm not claiming that Canelo's 100% innocent or he's 100% guilty, because I don't fucking know. You know what I mean? But this is what man fans do. This is what they do. His comment says Canelo is clean. How? I mean, how do you know? He's clean, but he failed a drug test. And we don't know the circumstances. And none of us really, maybe Golden Boy, Vada USADA or something, aside from them in Canelo's camp, none of us really have major details. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. This is what fans do. They just pick the side that they want to pick. Oh, I fucks with Canelo. Innocent. Jigga, Kelly, not guilty. But again, how do you know? You know what I mean? With this limited information, how would you know if he's clean or dirty? Ego, you doing your best being neutral. What happened to the innocent till proven guilty? People gonna hate regardless, right or wrong. I'm just being real, because I'm not this magician where I just know everything. So I honestly, just the type of character I am, I'm not gonna run around like with something that is not really factual that I don't know. We all have the same information. The motherfucker failed 2 tests. But someone said 2 tests kind of prove you guilty. Laughing my ass off. Not really, because is the second test is B sample? Because if it is, that's in conjunction with your first. You take it on the same day. I don't know. I don't know about the second test. See, look, Ked just said 2 tests from the same sample. So that's what I'm saying. If you failed a June 10th test, the A and B sample are from the same day. You know what I'm saying? So of course they're both gonna show fucked up. If you know what I mean, you have some in your system. Have you seen the video where Eric Gomez tells Abel Sanchez a draw before the scorecards were counted? It's spreading over Instagram. I haven't seen that. Anytime you fail, it's gonna create doubts with some people. But I think it's worse for certain fighters that have histories, not of necessarily failing drug tests, but histories of what fans perceive as help. Canelo has had like situations like Mayweather fight being scored a draw, knowing damn well he clearly lost the fight. You know what I mean? You couldn't bear to have Mayweather win a unanimous decision, so you had to lie. And C.J. Ross's dumbass talking about it was a draw, right? The Lotta fight, Levi Martinez had a sketch. He had a sketch scorecard 117, 111. Golovkin, Adelaide Bird had the sketch scorecard 118, 110. Amir Khan was somehow, I had him winning the first 4 rounds relatively easier. You know what I mean? Or relatively easy. And they had Amir Khan down on 2 of the 3 scorecards in the Canelo fight. So, you know what I mean? Stuff like this makes it worse for Canelo because it, in the perception of people that I've talked to, they think Canelo has been given like saving graces, like these opportunities or moments. Austin Trout had open scoring, which wasn't being scored good. They had Trout needing a knockout to win when the rounds were competitive up until that point. People don't remember this, but the knockdown came after Trout's corner made him aware that he needed a knockout to win, which made him fight a fight that didn't benefit him. A more aggressive fight where you have minimal power and you're trying to pressure Canelo, a counter puncher. Of course, you have a chance that you can get knocked down in that. But if they never told him that bullshit that he needed a knockout to win, then Austin Trout could have fought whatever style of fight he wanted to continue fighting, and he was giving Canelo problems early. You know what I mean? So I think that's why a lot of people are like fed up or harsh on Canelo. This is the other thing I hate about boxing is you got people, excuse me, you got people who won't lift a fucking finger to research not nothing. Even though most of us have cell phones, some of us have tablets and computers, they won't lift a fucking finger to do any ounce of research, and they'll still start spreading other shit. Like they won't go to clenbuterol websites or sites that are discussing the advantages, disadvantages, but then they'll get on Instagram or Twitter or YouTube or whatever, acting like they're connoisseurs for, well, actually, clenbuterol is namely made for horses, and it really has no proven benefits for humans. Humans aren't even affected in the least by this clenbuterol. It's really for horses and horses. Like, you don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? You haven't done one iota of research about clenbuterol. You just heard a motherfucker say it was something with horses, and now you acting like you the Dr. Phil of clenbuterol. Like, stop it, man. Well, clenbuterol, unless you have a tail and 4 legs like a horse, like a Clydesdale, it's really not gonna improve your performance. So Canelo didn't really in effect do anything wrong because he's not a horse. I mean, he loves his horse, but he's not. He himself is not a horse. He himself not a horse. Like, shut the fuck up. You don't even know what clenbuterol. You can't even spell clenbuterol. You spelling clenbuterol with the K and shit. Like, trying to act like you know about clenbuterol. That's it. It's clenbuterol, the rare recombinant ribonucleic acids unzipped by rare guillotine peptide. Like, what? I know it. It's the clenbuterol. The rare recombinant ribonucleic acids unzipped by rare guillotine peptide. You don't know about no fucking clenbuterol. Y'all act like y'all, because I know some of the people that watch me are drug dealers. Y'all act like you pushing clenbuterol on the block. Like, yeah, man, I'm from Philly. I'm from Philly, and everybody on the block, for real. Everybody wants some clenbuterol, for real. Nobody even chill these days. You could get your head sprayed, man. You would get robbed and stuff like that for clenbuterol. Like, really? You slang clenbuterol now. You just know so much about it. Man, I sold everything from ounces of cocaine to clenbuterol. But someone said, "Flip, I got bricks of that buterol. Dude, you ain't do nothing at all. I be flipping packs, fake cats is fake jacks, man. I pull your whole card like Pat Sajak, dog. Canelo's clean. He just ate contaminated meat from a taco stand. So, someone said I'm from Philly. Too funny. Philly dudes be funny as fuck. They be like, he said, "What's that in your head, Patches? What do you call that dude, Patches?" He said, "That's some nut ass shit, Patches. You fucking dickhead." Man, for real, I got clenbuterol on the block. Like, now everybody slang clenbuterol, know all of its effects inside of it. This shit. Boxing fans are crazy. They really are, man. Man, I got keys, ounces, and buterol. Like, really. Man, I got packet. Man, I send packs to the P like FedEx now. I leave you dead from neck down. Like, what? Is this a battle rap? What the fuck? Cassidy's speaking voice be on some battle rap shit. They be like, damn, Cash, you ate the beat and your bitch, she like Canelo because she ate the meat. For real, dog. Like, what? Is like, hey, he was gonna spit. He said your bitch ate the meat like Canelo. He just gotta kill it. That was just playing. Man, I got the heat for real. I'm in the street. We could do the Canelo way if it's really tainted beef. Like, what? Like, Cass was killing it. Cass. We could take it to the street like tainted beef. Cassidy, the problem. Cassidy be saying everything hella harsh. Like, Cassidy, the problem. Easy, man. Space is made of water. Bro, what the fuck are you? Every now and then, my streams with you guys are so popping that people just come from, like, I don't even think they even watch boxing. They just come because they always be like, Snickers was the best candy bar. Like, who the fuck is talking about Snickers? Like, you guys just come with weird shit. I ain't never lost a Family Feud speed round. Like, what the fuck are you even talking about? Family Feud speed rounds and shit? Like, we talking about Cassidy and he ate the meat if it's really beef. Like, Canelo, like, you ain't, like, nothing close. Whoa, y'all dudes is really tripping for real. Someone said, you from Philly? Where is 14th Street? Like, who? Who are you talking to? Like, do y'all just be coming in the streams late and shit? I never even said I was from Philly. Who are you even talking to? Like, people trying to rap and shit. You say you from North Philly for real? We ain't never seen you, so chill. Like, what? I never claimed Philly. I got people out in Philly. Shout out to my dude Tevin Farmer, B.Y. Jennings. You know what I'm saying? But what y'all talking? You from Philly? Tell me what's on 4th and Market. Like, what? Y'all wildin'. Y'all wildin' in this stream. But shout out to Philly, man. Laughing my ass off. He's saying like he gonna pull up. That's what I'm saying. They act like it's the Meek versus Game beef or something. Like I said, anything bad. Man, if you really at Philly, tell me where the nearest Kroger's. Like, what? Oh, he said not you. See, y'all got to start putting names because I think you talking to me. Like, I'm like, I never even claimed I was from Philly. Hey, but real talk, I need to go to Philly for one of them cheesesteaks. Like I see Danny Garcia when he don't have a fight, he had this Jimmy John's or some shit. I need that Jimmy John's for real. The way I grill beef, I'm like Jimmy John's in this street. Man, who's the best cheesesteak in Philly, man? They don't even have that many fights in Philly. Like, we need a fight. Let me take that back. They don't have many big fights. I want a big fight in Philly. Geno's? That just sounds good. Man, I got the heat like De Niro and Pacino. I grill the beef like it's Jimmy John's or Gino. You will get manhandled like Philly cheese. I'll manhandle anybody for the cheese. No, I'm just playing. Man, that shit, I'm getting kind of hungry again. I'm about to eat the meat, man. Pause. Eat it. But yeah, it looks like the fight's still going on, so I mean that's good. But like to me, it's just like I said, it kind of ruins it. It ruins it with me just because, like, I'm sure it could be a good fight still, but I just know people are gonna bash and like here's an example. I do. Hey, let's get to. We have 214 likes and we have 194. Or 214 viewers, 194 likes. Smash the like button. See if we can go neck and neck. You know what I'm saying? See if we can go neck and neck. The viewers to the likes. But anyway, here's an example. What do y'all know on the channel that I do that's one of the pretty popular for big fights, upcoming fights? I got the first look, but I also got the 7 reasons. Now I don't even know, like, should I do a 7 reasons? Because I was picking Canelo even before this clenbuterol shit. You know what I'm saying? So should I do a 7 reasons? You know what I mean? Oh, 7 reasons why Canelo beats. Like, is it gonna have the same like interest? You know what I mean? Hey, 7 reasons why Canelo beats Triple G, which is what I picked before this came out. People, motherfuckers would be like making jokes and shit. Yeah, I got 7 for you. Clenbuterol, 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 more clenbuterol, clenbuterol. Oh, what's this? Clenbuterol. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, there's your 7 reasons. Fucking clenbuterol. You know what I'm saying? Or they're gonna get mad if I don't put clenbuterol for one of the reasons. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't like that where there's like this dark cloud over the fight now. You know what I'm saying? This raincoat. Garcia fight this weekend. I'm hype, Ego. Yeah, man, I enjoy Mikey Garcia. Very tactical. He's in there with the power puncher, so they always technically have a chance. You know what I mean?